Hey guys, so Vlogmas Day 2. Today, if you guys follow me on Facebook or Twitter, I went and had lunch with my mom. Wasn't feeling so great this morning, kind of just wanted to stay in bed all day, but alas, this could not happen. So we went to a restaurant called Alice Fazoli's. It might just be a Canadian thing, I have no idea. But I got one thing, and okay, if you guys know me, you'll know that I worked retail for 3 years. And that's the last 3 Christmases I've worked retail. So I've come across my fair amount of craziness and nonsense. So the mall was not busy. It was Friday afternoon. It was not even that. I go into a store that I don't go into very often, but they always usually have good deals. It's a store called Sirens. Again, I'm not sure if the States has a version of that. But they usually have some pretty good deals. Some things I just shake my head at and go, really? Why? But I got a pair of jeans that I have been looking at other brands for a while. And they are bright red skinny jeans. Bam! Bam, bam! And they had green, they had blue, they had white. Even though white's not really a color. Just throwing it out there, it's a shade. But I really like the red ones. The red ones actually the only ones that had my size. And the sign says $25. And working in retail, or having worked in retail, I read signs very closely. Because I know that we can have a from stuck in anywhere. And some other racks that I was going through, they said from 10, from 6, from 8, whatever. Try these jeans on, try a couple of things on that I really like, but didn't really need. But these jeans, I haven't really found anything cheaper than that. So the sign said colored denim, $25. Oops, $25. And I was like, hey, good deal, because I haven't found anything else cheaper than that. Everything else is in the 60s and then hundreds and all this other nonsense. Now, if I can find my phone, here we go. I will show you. I don't know if it's going to pop up very well, but I get to the cashier and she's like, oh, they're $29. And I was like, no, the tag might say $29, but I believe that they are $25. And so she's like, oh, you can go check. And I said, well, I look very closely because I worked retail and I have an eye for these things. Well, let me tell you, people. Here's the picture. See that little itty bitty squiggly right there? Right there under the dollar sign. Well, you know what, people? Why are you not suing? This says from. Never in my life have I seen anything that small. Like, my dad has 20/20 vision. I don't. I'm blind. But he has 20/20 vision, and from 5 feet away, he couldn't see it. I had to go around so I could be this close to it, and I'm like, oh, there it is. And even the sales associate said, yeah, it's pretty minuscule. I don't know how anyone would really see it. Excuse me? Like, there's a problem here. They're from signs on every other smaller module. You can see it. It's big. It's there. It's still small, but it's that this is an understatement. Like, that's only part of the sign. I'm gonna show you the other photo of okay, so that's just a store. But here, the sign is huge. Like, relative comparison to a mannequin and stuff, the sign's probably about this large. Probably almost the size of my torso. So the fact that the from is this freaking big, right under the dollar sign, whoo, not impressed. So I'm going to take it upon myself and email somebody. Probably the president. I've had some wacky stories of customers coming back into my store and complaining, or this, that, and the other. I've been on cash hundreds of times and had someone go, oh no, that's not the price, it's this. And then I walk with them and it goes from this. And Old Navy is very good at showing a very big from, or giving you price specifications, because things might be on the same table, but if it's not $12.50 to $15.50, then your shirt doesn't count. So anyway, so I think I have quite the good eye for those kind of things and specifications and all that nonsense. But that is shady. That is a total ripoff. If people were buying other things, you would never know why you spent more money. You'd be kind of like, unless you looked at your bill. If you didn't look at your bill, then you'd just be like, ugh. But I think it's so ridiculous. But I bought them anyways because, like I said, still cheaper than anywhere else, and they're nice. A little long. When I put the cuff at my ankle, I have a little bit of a bulge down there, but you know, I'll deal with it. If anything, I can get them hemmed. I have this cool hem tape. Might just chop, and scissor it and Fandangle. But yeah, let me know if you guys have ever had any little scams with products or detailed signs, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.